Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays. I'm here today for another video regarding Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So today, guys, we actually have a lot of news following up on basically all of the crazy amount of news that we got last week. Just one after another. We had new characters, gameplay footage, and then a trailer to finish it up, all from Gamescom. Very awesome stuff, and basically this is going to be just a video expanding on what's been going on with the open beta, some of the news that we already got, such as the 6v1 battles, Majin Vegeta. We already know most of that stuff. It's kind of, just set into stone what's going to be in this game. And I just want to, basically expand on that with this, press release conference thing that was from Bandai Namco UK or just Bandai Namco Europe. And basically, I think this was something in France that they were basically talking about what's going to be new in this game and just a little bit of news, and then I'll get into the open beta / closed beta. We don't know exactly what it's going to be just of yet, but I'll explain as much as I can because I've been getting a lot of messages and comments and just questions asking what is the beta, when is it going to be released for the public to play, and is it going to be open or closed, and we'll just get straight on into that later on. So let's go ahead and get into the actual news for today. So first on the list, we have the new Zero Stat Versus mode. So basically, it's similar to how in Pokemon, if you have a level 50 Pokemon or a level 100 Pokemon, you can actually go into the Versus mode or the battle mode and set everybody to one set level, and they have the same stats that they would at that level, and it's usually at level 50. They just cap it at that, and even if you're lower level, they raise the level. If you're higher level, they lower it. That's pretty much the same thing as this, and it's basically just a way to show skill. Who has the most skill in the game without, obviously distributing stats from being a higher level and everything, which I think that's actually pretty fucking cool, just because I've gone online before, and I'm a lower level all the time because I don't really play the game or grind too much as of late, and even then, I think I capped at level 83, and the level that you get to is level 99 in the first initial Xenoverse. So it was kind of hard for me to actually do well because I was actually, lower in stats, and I was kind of at a disadvantage. But, that's kind of how it was in the game. That's how people played, and you could beat people that are higher level than you. You just have to be, better. But it makes it easier with this, I guess, cap at 0 stats or whatever. Pretty cool. I think it makes it fair for everybody, and it's an optional mode, so that's out of anything. It's not like everybody can be at level 50 or level whatever 0 stats. It's just capping it at a certain point and making it fair to decide who has the better skill and I guess finger speed. I don't know. So the next bit of news that we actually have is the 130 plus parallel quests. So in this press release thing, it says the amount of quests have increased to twice the amount of the previous game, and it will also include new versions of the parallel quests from the first Xenoverse game. So basically, in the original Xenoverse, we had 55 parallel quests, I think, in total for just the PQs, and then I think we had more from DLC and everything. I don't know if this is including DLC or not, but basically what they're going to do is bring back some old ones and improve them. So that's really awesome, and I don't know if it's 130 confirmed 100%. They just said it's doubled, twice the amount, and there are 55, so that would make it around 110, and I think there's probably 6 to 9, I don't know for sure how many more parallel quests they released. I would assume it's 9 because it was 333 for each of the DLC packs. That's what I would assume. Those are the extra special ones that aren't counted on the list necessarily, but if you want to count it that way, yes, I could say that there is probably more than 130. So very awesome just to know that they're bringing back some old ones, making them better, because some of them were a little weird. Some of them didn't really necessarily work properly whenever you're trying to get rare items and stuff. And that brings me to the next little part of this that's kind of with the, I guess, new version of the parallel quest. Basically the new system for rare item drops. So this will allow people to hunt for their ideal costumes and accessories in a more efficient way, and I guess it'll make it easier. Thank the Lord, you guys already know, was it PQ number 15 or 14 or something like that, where we were all trying to get the Super Saiyan fucking ability, and we didn't want to go and wait until we had to buy it from the store. No, we wanted that shit early so that we could go Super Saiyan at freaking level 10 or something like that. I don't know. But that was such a pain in the ass because it was so difficult, and it's random pretty much. You have to do a set, I guess, mode in order to get to where you need to be for this quest, and you have to do it in order in succession and everything, and it was such a pain in the ass. And then you would do it, and then there was this 5% chance that you would get whatever item or accessory or ability or skill. It was just unnecessary, and it never worked, and I actually never got the Super Saiyan Super Saiyan power up that way. I had to go in and, do it myself with, just beating the Android saga or whatever, and then obtaining the Super Saiyan ability. So that's really unfortunate that they had it in the first game, but I'm so glad that they're fixing it now, so that it gives everybody a chance, and it makes it just easier for everybody. That's what it seems to be now with this game. It's just making things better than what they were. And I can't stress that enough. Every time I'm talking about like some news or just new stuff that's concerning this game, it's all about just expanding and improving what was already awesome in the initial game. So very cool that we're getting all this new stuff that is going to basically make it easier on everybody. Obviously, we don't want it to be like the easiest fucking thing in the world, but Xenoverse was pretty difficult in the sense of unnecessary, extraneous shit that you had to do in order to get new abilities, and just get level ups and be better at this game and just have a better time playing through it. So this is definitely something I'm looking forward to. I hope you guys are too. Last bit of news, what you guys basically came to this video for, if you're subscribed to the channel or if you're new, the open beta. That's right, it is an open beta. I don't know if this is just from Europe. This is in the European press release. I'm not sure if it's just exclusively Europe is going to have an open beta, or if this is worldwide. I cannot tell you 100%. I will give you more information once I get more information, if I can find it. I'm always looking every single day what's new on this, and I'm trying to update you guys on it. So the open beta is basically, that's all it is. It's just open beta. More details will be coming soon from them. I can't really, tell you exactly when it's going to be coming. I can give you a time frame. It's most likely going to be coming around a month, earlier than the game. So probably at the beginning of October or probably late September. So most likely around the time frame of like the last week of September to the first week of October. That's when I'm thinking that they're going to give us this beta and just release it to the public as an open beta. But my personal opinion on this entire thing, I think what they're going to do is have a closed beta for PS4 people, whoever owns a PS4. That just makes sense because it's, the most selling, I guess, console in Japan. And I know it's unfortunate. I think that's unfair for people, and it's only going to be for the digital pre-orders. That's what I think right now, because that's what all the evidence is pointing towards. I don't like that at all. I think they're full of shit for doing that. That's absolute bullshit. I think that they should just release an open beta for everybody at one time. A full week or a couple of days for everyone to try out the Conton City and just discover new expert missions and everything, like the 6v1 boss battles and all that stuff. I think they should just allow that for everybody to try out, and not just exclude Xbox One or PC. Just open the beta up to everyone. It's only fair, and if they're trying to make things more fair in this game, they're kind of contradicting themselves with, this open beta for only the digital pre-orders or whatever. I think that would be super unfortunate for people who pre-ordered deluxe editions and fucking like collector's editions and stuff, because people want the extra content, and it's gonna suck. And people do like having like a physical copy. Like me personally, I love the physical copy. It's always nice to have just like a box to open. I'm old school like that. I think it's great, and there's a reason why they still sell physical copies and it's not all digital nowadays. So definitely they need to send out a code or something, or have people sign up for it in some way, like a week or 2 weeks prior, or even a month. Like right now, they should start letting people sign up for an open beta who have already pre-ordered the game. It's only fair. We paid our fucking money. They should pay us in return with this open beta, if they're going to have an open beta. So that's what I'm thinking that they're going to do, and then they'll just, straight up open the beta to everybody probably a week later. Similar to how, Overwatch went. The Overwatch open beta and closed beta was the same. People who pre-ordered it got the closed beta first, and then they had, I think a week later or something, or a couple days later, they had like a day or two for people, everybody who had the game, who just bought it or wanted to try it out, could definitely try out the open beta. And, I think they should release it to everybody for free at one point, just to try it out and try out, see what the game is like, see how the online is, and if it's good and they like it, that's how they can know if they want to buy it or not. Make it fair, be reasonable. I think Bandai Namco is a great company at this point, and they're doing a great job. Just don't fuck it up, please. I'm begging you. Like, let's get an open beta for all of us to try out and just experience the online mode and everything. I know there's gonna be a lot of people day one playing this game, so it's only fitting that they would allow people to see how it's going to work. I know there's gonna be probably a lot of server issues and everything. That's normal, depending on how many people play it. So definitely an open beta is confirmed 100%. I don't know if it's going to be only in Europe or America, but confirmed 100%. guys, we have an open beta. Thank the Lord. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm trying to get that ingrained into your guys' brains so that you know for a fact that you guys can try this out. The game releases on October 25th, and in Europe and on PC, it's going to be October 28th. So get hyped for that, guys. I will update you guys as soon as I get more information on this beta or any news concerning this game. Subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more and want to hear more of what's really going on with the game. I'll try and update you guys as soon as I can. So thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.